Riley Kate is one of those students you wish would never leave. Riley, you're so talented in anything that you do. And you can talk to anyone, from the littlest polecat up to the superintendent. You're just comfortable in your own skin, and I love you for that. Rebecca, from the beginning of school, Randy has called you my Rebecca. You stole his heart the minute you walked on that bus. You're sweet and quiet and kind and easy to like. I've missed seeing you around since your surgery. You may be quiet, but you're mighty, and you will do great things at FCHS. Lauren, I will always remember Lauren's sense of humor. She has that quiet comeback that will make you laugh every time. She's another one of those students that just seems to be comfortable in your own skin. You're happy and helpful, and you will be successful at FCHS because you care about other people. Riley Marshall is one of those people rare people that you meet in the world that wants everyone to be happy. You want to please others. He wants everyone around him to like what he's doing. You work hard and you want to do well in everything. You may not like math, but that's okay. You'll love FCHS, and FCHS will love you. Ella Grace, I am so sad that I've heard your last speech. You are so talented. Whether it's writing, speaking, singing, acting, you name it, you can do it, Ella. You will be successful at FCHS in whatever you decide to do, so be sure and go out and try new things. Trish, I really missed those years that you weren't here at school. The thing I'll always remember is how scared you were about coming back the summer before you came back to Jasper, and you fit right back in. I loved the way you brought others who maybe were staying on the outside of the group. You brought them into the center of the circle. And I think you have such a great heart. Alan, I will always remember how quiet you were. You were always very polite. Whenever I asked you for help with something, you were always willing to help me. And when I helped you with anything, you were always the first to be thankful. I have a feeling that you'll come out of your shell at FCHS.
Congratulations, 2020. You will be missed at Jasper, and we wish you all the best in high school.
Hey, Riley Kate. This is Mr. B, or Coach B, and I am in your favorite spot in the locker room. This was always your spot this year. I know this year and last year. I don't know beyond that. But for pregame talks, halftime talks, and after the game talks, this was your spot. So I thought this was the best place to do my talk to you from. You and Lauren and Ella T and Briley, all four started playing basketball when you were in fourth grade for Pee Wee basketball, and that's when I started coaching basketball. So I've got to see you girls develop, your basketball skills and grow as players and as people during that time. This past season was the best season that Jasper girls basketball has ever had. We finished with 21 wins. We won the conference for the third year in a row this year. We won the first regional in Jasper girls basketball history, and got to go to state. We won a game at state. We finished in fourth place and came home with a trophy. So it was very, very memorable for me and for you girls, and it was just an awesome basketball season. And I thought this was I thought of this, the locker room first, because we had a lot of team talks in here, and basketball season was, I was thinking back, it was all of October, November, December, and January. So we spent a lot of time together as a team. And I know when it was over, I missed being around you girls. You guys made it fun, and that was the most recent memories I had from you at Jasper were basketball related. But I also had you in 5th grade, and we had a lot of fun times then too. And it's hard to believe that you guys are already 8th graders this year. And then I've got a few memories that you had written down. You have played softball and basketball. You've done volleyball and track, and you were also involved with the Beta Club. You've been at Jasper for 9 years, so since kindergarten. And you also, you and Myra Copeland have won, have went to state in every sport that you've done. So that is quite an accomplishment. Let's see, your funniest memory at Jasper that you wanted to share was when you went to Washington, D.C. Last year, and you guys got poured on in the rain. Your favorite things, some of your favorite things about Jasper School were all of the sports that you participated in, your friends, the teachers, and how kind and supporting everyone was. What you will miss, what you said you will miss are the teachers and all of the memories that you've made, and you've made a lot of those. And your biggest piece of advice for other kids at Jasper coming up, your biggest piece of advice was to be respectful, obey the teachers, make good choices, and always work hard and never give up. And you definitely worked hard in everything that you did here at Jasper, and I know that you're going to do the same thing as a mule going into FCHS next year. And I look forward to watching you continue to grow as an athlete and as a person. And I know that you're going to do great things in high school starting next year. But we are definitely going to miss you here at Jasper, and we wish you and the rest of the class of 2020, we wish you nothing but the best. Always remember to don't be too hard on yourself in the classroom or whatever sport you're participating in. Just give it your best, and you won't have any regrets. Again, congrats to you and the rest of your and the rest of the class of 2020.
I can't believe it's time for you to graduate 8th grade. I have enjoyed watching you at school these past few years that I've been there, and this year was extra special getting to watch you basketball girls place 4th at state. What an accomplishment. I've also enjoyed walking by the music room and hearing you sing while you practice for choir or solo and ensemble contest. You have a beautiful voice. Don't quit singing. Some of your funniest memories of Jasper are slipping and falling in the mud at PE. And Dr. J wearing a kilt. Wasn't that a sight for sore eyes? I love the song that you picked to sum up your time at Jasper. We are family. And let me tell you, that is so true. We are family, and I hope that you and your classmates stay close as you go into high school. Lauren, I know you will succeed in whatever career path you choose, and I look forward to watching you do just that. You have grown into a beautiful young lady that I'm blessed to have in my life for my girls to look up to. Your smile is contagious, and your caring heart makes you special. Don't ever change, and always stay true to yourself. Don't be a stranger to the halls of Jasper School. You are always welcome back, and you are always a polecat. Good luck at FCHS. We will miss you.
Or Betta, depending on who you are in her life. Rebecca, when I think of you, I think about how strong you are. You may be teased for being little, and you may have a little frame, but you're pretty mighty for that little frame. You were always willing to try new things, and I'm so glad that you tried a new thing this year and went out for cheerleading. You were always willing to try a new stunt or a build, and you were always so graceful with that, and also daring, very daring. Last year in our play, you also were kind of daring when you stepped up in the musical and did a little speaking and singing part that I knew was not in your comfort zone, but you did it anyway, and I appreciate that. It shouldn't surprise me though, because in that little frame is a lady who is tough and wise beyond her years and very humble about her gifts and talents. You're very strong, and you've pushed through a lot of obstacles, overcoming them along the way, and that's just who you are. When you were little, you loved to play tag with your friends, you wrote in your memory book, and now that you're older, you still love to giggle with those friends and are a very encouraging person to those friends. I've watched you when you thought nobody was looking, and you're always there to give an encouraging word to somebody who might need a little boost, and I appreciate that in you. You have participated in basketball and volleyball, cheerleading, choir, and beta club. You're also a good student and a loyal friend and very humble and kind. Thank you for always having a smile to share and being an encouraging person. I wish you all the best at FCHS, and remember, once a polecat, always a polecat.
Congratulations on your graduation from Jasper Grade School in 2020. I hope you've had a very memorable time here at Jasper. While you were here, you played baseball and basketball. During baseball, you were a good teammate and had a great attitude on and off the field. You were also a very fast runner, going around all of the bases. During basketball, you were quick on the court and you were a good, hard-working example for younger players. I have heard of the beast mode you went into on the court when your glasses got broke and you scored several points in a row, not to mention some threes along the way. That is something your classmates won't forget. Some of your favorite things at Jasper were your friends and the fact that it is small. Your advice to the younger students is to go out for every sport and activity that you can while you're at Jasper. You also helped with the marquee out front, and I know several people looked at that all the time and appreciated seeing those messages daily. Best of luck to you as you go to FCHS and to your class. Oh wait, this is for Riley Marshall.
A big shout out to Ella Grace Mays, the 8th grade graduate from Jasper Grade School. Hey, Ella Grace, I just wanted to take a minute to share with you about some of the thoughts that you had as you looked back on your time here at Jasper. I know that you looked back and thought about your fun times when you were littler, playing on the playground with your friends, and the great friendships that you have made. I know that as you got a little older, you were involved in a lot of things here at Jasper School, from Beta Club to solo and ensemble contests, to speech contests, to cheerleading, to many, many other things. And I know that you made memories when you were involved in all of those things here at Jasper. I know that some of the fun memories that you had were one from the Washington, D.C. trip when you started randomly dancing with an older lady who was there, probably touring herself. I wish I would have been there to see the look on her face. Anyway, I'm sure that you made her day. I know that you had fond memories when you were taking part in your contests like the solo and ensemble contests. And I know that you wrote something about how you and Bailey couldn't stop looking at each other when you were singing a song. And I think then that led to some laughing. Anyway, I know that you had a great time working and being involved in those things like the High School Musical concert that you did. And I would just encourage you to keep reaching out and doing those things as you move on to become a mule. You are very talented. You have a beautiful voice, and you have quite an ability in your speech contests. You did a great job there, and I know those are skills you can use the rest of your life. So I just wanted to say that Jasper School is proud of you. I have enjoyed watching you grow, and I look forward to seeing what you do as a mule. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Trish, on finishing the 8th grade. I'm so proud of you. You were always such a hard worker in 1st grade. You never wanted me to be disappointed, and I never ever was. You always did your best work. I remember how artistic you were, and any coloring or art project was always so neat and beautiful. I remember the great big smile you always had, and it was a pleasure to see that big smile light up the hallways and rooms of Jasper again this year. You always had such a big heart for others, anxious to make sure that everyone felt happy and included, and it was just great to have you back this year. I'm glad you got to participate in activities and rejoin your old friends and make so many new friends. And so I'm just wanting to say how proud I am of your accomplishments. Congratulations on graduating from 8th grade, and best luck at FCHS.